Oh yeah, nigga. Oh, you're live?
Yo, pull up.
Shit.
Can you adjust the camera a little bit? I'm a little off screen.
Go ahead. Get him right.
Just give me
it's the time to do it. Yo, pull up, little niggas, we lit.
Nah, just turn it, just tilt it.
God damn.
Tilt it, like
Hey,
nah, other way. Yeah. Zoom back in. I want niggas to see me.
Oh,
I want niggas to see me.
The show's still going on and they're still trying to get the shit over there right.
Yeah, you feel me?
We get it right.
My elbow want to be in here, y'all.
You feel me?
My elbow want to be in here, y'all. Yo, pull up, we here. Shout out to the one who always here first.
Shout out to my little niggas in the back. Yo, we lit. Yo, pull up, y'all. It's on that album. You heard it's goddamn. Oh, the Bankai. Bro, sleep.
Nah, this is a good way to start a pod.
Yeah, you gotta pull up. We gotta pull up with this shit.
Heavy.
Do one of these.
So damn close to where the
sun.
Spread
the word. Hey, chip up to Japan, hit your women, land. God damn. That shit got that bop.
God damn.
That shit got that shit bop. Became the pod.
Yeah. We here, baby. We here. I done told niggas to pull up. I done told them niggas to pull up. You feel me? We here. The belt's here. These niggas is here. What's good, ladies?
We out here, dog.
What's going on with y'all?
You know, I'm living,
chilling, dog,
thriving.
You know,
succeeding in this shit called life.
Talk your shit.
Regular, degular.
Talk your shit.
Regular, degular.
You feel me?
Y'all feeling me on that? I be living.
What's up?
You living good?
What's up?
March,
that niggas ain't breakfast? That's what's up.
That's
what's up. It's a new dawn. It's a new day, baby. You feel me? Getting money. You feel me, Hope?
You feel me? Niggas out here not eating breakfast. I know your day not gonna go well.
I
know your day not gonna go well.
How you gonna start your day and your niggas is starving? You feel me?
That's a fact.
Get dressed up to impress other niggas. Damn, bro, back up on the solid.
Shit, man. Close. You can see my pores.
She's staying like that.
This nigga's zoom out. Oh yeah, that's a good distance right there.
I got you.
That's why you brought the shit off the shit. You know, that's why you brought the shit off the shit.
You know what? That was the real reason why.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? We out here though. Shout out to the niggas.
Nigga slid the whole camera back instead of just zooming out. He's a funny nigga.
Of course, you know it's gonna be funny. It's gonna look.
Yeah, we gotta break the fourth wall with y'all, cause so y'all know.
Nah, they part of the show.
They're part of the show.
Part of the family.
They're part of the show. All right.
At this point,
and you know, like every family, you know, you got that one cousin that show up, and they're like, "Hey, go this nigga do some dumb shit."
Don't let him take the macaroni.
Uncle Butters over there.
Let's go.
We call them Uncle Butters.
That nigga only allowed to handle the cranberry sauce.
Always got the Timbs on.
That shit anyway. Nah, it's Butters for Butterfingers.
I know.
Nigga 50 with band-aids on his face. What you doing, nigga? Get callous. Fuck out here. How was y'all niggas weeks, man?
It was all right. It was all right, man.
It was all right?
Nigga, I slept so much, man. I'm like, I was well rested when I woke up at 12 at night. But for now, you know, I got the monster.
You got the monster, we lit.
You know, I'm trying to get the energy, and I'm trying to match our energy today.
Yo, did the time going backwards affect you at all?
Nah, that shit blew mine, because, you know, I woke up, like I said, I had, I slept literally all day yesterday. I woke up for like a good an hour and a half to like do my prayers, and I woke up again, did my prayers, and when I went back to sleep, I would say I damn near slept all day yesterday. I woke up around like midnight. I'm like, damn, if I go to sleep, I don't think I'm gonna wake up early enough to go get my car fixed. So I stayed up and, you know, let me just stay up.
Oh boy.
Then I didn't realize that daylight saving was kicking in. So once I was getting closer to my time to go to the mechanic, I realized the time went back. I'm like, fuck, now I gotta stay up an extra hour.
Run it back. Do it again. Do it twice. Nah.
Then it hit me. I'm like, damn, I should have gone out. Would have had an extra hour at a party. You get what I'm saying?
Everybody that went out this weekend was lit.
Yeah.
But also, don't tell niggas, now you got the monster. That sounded crazy. Niggas said, now I was up all night. You feel me? Now I got the monster.
Stay out of LA.
Let me not add on to that. Let me let that go.
Nah, that's what's up. It affected me too. Not in a bad way though. It's just like I got, when you
the
can
monster
feel,
affected you?
Nah, that's your thing. You know how you could feel when you get too much
Nigga
sleep.
got the boogeyman.
Go to sleep, though. Anyway, I could feel myself getting too much sleep. Like, I don't know. Anybody that has like mad alarms, like if you got more than 3 alarms on your phone on a weekly, daily
That's
basis.
me.
Oh yeah, you know when you're getting too much sleep. Like, you're dreaming too long.
Let me tell you, but I got my phone.
Yeah.
I got the digital one. The shit that had the snooze button, and I got the metal shit that hate the ding ding, the metal shit. I got that one too.
I ain't seen an alarm clock in so long.
So I got 3 different alarm going. The phone, because I know you can't bet on the phone.
I don't blame you.
That other shit, I actually got to get up.
Sometimes my phone be tweaking. It won't go off, or I may do the human error thing and forget to set it or whatever.
I set an alarm. I took a nap today. I set an alarm for 1 p.m. I woke up at 1:20, mad confused. Like,
sheesh.
Mind you, all day, different clocks ain't been set back. So I'm like, oh shit, it's this time. I'm like, oh no, I'm bugging. So when that shit said 1:20 and I ain't hear no alarm, I'm like, yo, my cell phone clock ain't go back. Like,
that's wild. They be in a rush in the kitchen, go to the living room, I'm bugging, I'm chilling, I'm cool.
Yeah, I almost started speeding today because y'all like, because I didn't change the time on my car. I'm like, oh shit, it's about to be fucking 3. Hurry the fuck up.
I feel like, I don't know, they gotta start advertising when this shit about to come up a week in advance. Start letting niggas know, like, oh yeah, yo,
daylight saving.
The city. Yo, don't get caught slipping. It's changing. Set your clocks back or something.
Nah, niggas that people that work at night be knowing.
Oh yeah, I know
They
know
be
that for
knowing.
a fact.
nigga, that shit snuck up on everybody. That and this stupid ass marathon.
Oh yeah, you got caught up with that. Shout out.
How was y'all week? We
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, how was your week, man?
We're gonna talk some shit.
We're gonna keep it short.
Hey, my week. You finished your week?
No, I actually didn't. My week was pretty good for the most part. Work was cool. Putting in work. It wasn't really too much shit going on. Nothing too crazy to tell you guys. Nothing was on fire and nothing like that this week. So yeah, it was a pretty productive week. Mostly paperwork.
You ain't got nobody in your home this week?
Actually, we getting niggas out of there. I got like 4 or 5 people lined up. Their shit pending. Like, so just know if you out there looking for an apartment right now, there's a lot of buildings going up in Queens and the Bronx. So
I was about to say. I thought he's about to say hit me up. I was like, don't do that.
Don't hit me up. I said,
don't do that.
Look out for brokers. Yeah, just Google brokers. Like, you feel me? Google brokers and you can go out. Find this feed, whatever. My shit was cool.
Nigga, ironically, half my neighborhood burned down.
That's not funny.
It was like it was no fires. So, oh no way.
Yeah, a whole block. That's like.
They burned down the deli, the dollar store,
restaurant,
the fish market, the bananas, the 99-cent store, the sneaker store.
Oh man,
You know, my pescatarian journey took a real hit today. Now I gotta drive to 116.
You ain't got no whiting
the fish ain't the same on 116
from the fire.
Yeah,
so the fish ain't the same.
Yo, ironically, they're owned by the same people.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, yo.
I just feel like this shit, they keep the good shit over here.
The coldest episode, irony.
I come with a new word. Shout out to my nigga Uncle Butters. Yeah, so all that shit burned down. That was crazy.
I hope there was no like deaths or anything, were there?
No, I don't think so. It was, mind you, shit was a 5-alarm fire. That shit was going like all night. I came out in the morning. I wasn't even looking because I looked the other direction to the store I go to. I'm in the store. Ali is like, yo, the fire's still going on? The fire? They got whole shit stripped. They got 132nd blocked off. It's just mad trucks out there. I'm like, damn, nigga.
That shit happened overnight?
It continued, nigga, till the sun was out.
All my shit. Yo, you gotta think about, like, nigga, all your shit is in your house, like, and then a fire happens. Like,
now, luckily, all of these were storefronts.
Oh yeah.
But it's
that's the thing.
Same shit.
But it's like, imagine
imagine
you love shit.
OD.
But for the owners, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would say like if I owned it, it's the same shit. It's like, oh nah, damn.
My shit, my money's in it.
Yeah, all my money's in it. I mean, hopefully you got insurance, so you
got to go back on unemployment for the time.
Hopefully you ain't rent that shit out when it was an apartment and turned it into a store. You feel me?
What else? Yeah, that happened. Yeah, other than that, it was cool. Work been blowing mine. I had to let niggas know. I'm about to get up out of there.
Yeah, company culture, company policy. It seems to be.
I was like, niggas was doing dumb shit. So I was like, I'm gonna let niggas know I'm about to get up out of here. And then they wanted to have a meeting for me to voice all my complaints.
Did you guys get through that?
Hey, no, we got through the meeting. The meeting had a beginning and an end.
Did it resolve anything? Did they? Are you gonna continue going there?
Nah, they just told me that they were gonna fix it.
Okay.
So in the meantime,
so now you're looking into them fixing everything. Looking forward to.
No, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm still about to do what I'm about to do. So it's like, the faster y'all fix it, this might work out for y'all.
Also, it shouldn't be my responsibility at the workplace to hold you accountable to fix some shit that's fucking up at your establishment.
Yeah, niggas made some valid points. It was like, the people who in charge weren't there this whole time. Yeah, can you focus my shit a little bit? I feel like I'm focused. I want niggas to see me talk my shit. Talk to so like the people who are in charge haven't been there as long as this company been doing dumb shit. So now they just kind of gotta bear the brunt of all of that stupid shit going on.
It's like inheriting whatever the scandal, the debacle, whatever somebody did before you.
But I went in there. I'm gonna reiterate this. If niggas ever tell you I'm not the realest nigga they met, they lying. I just want y'all to know that. Because even in the meeting, I held it down for every nigga with a problem. I was like, oh yeah, there's dozens upon dozens of niggas that work here that y'all don't even know that I come across every day. And we all got the same complaints. So this is what y'all should do to fix
now, is it mainly the workers or actually management, how they running shit? Is it both?
I always feel like the dysfunction comes from the top.
Dysfunction does come from the top.
Okay.
Because if you set the president,
if shit is dysfunctional, if you got a good manager,
you can get shit right.
Cool. People will understand shit's fucked up, but it's not the end of the world. If shit's fucked up and it's just like, oh, y'all banking on shit being fucked up, y'all moving like y'all know shit's being fucked up, it's contributing to that.
Same shit happening to me, but every time I voice my opinion, I get hit with this is all new to us. We're just doing our best to try to accommodate everybody based on what's going on right now. But it's like shit been going on for over a year now. Come on, bro.
Yeah, get it together now, or we never gonna get shit back to a sense of normalcy, or how we about to move forward. We gotta figure it out.
The issues is they're not pandemic related. If there wasn't no pandemic, these would be the same issues.
So the same, true.
If it's a pandemic, I understand. Even a year is a long time, when you're working every day. But in terms of some shit being in place for 30, 40, 50 years,
it's hard to make that change. True.
But other than that, work was lit. One Piece came out Friday.
Wonderful job.
I got the stupid ass second COVID vaccine. Because of my brother's birthday, so happy birthday to that little nigga.
My guy.
That was lit. I was out here watching battle raps, watching One Piece. I went bowling. It was lit. I won, of course. I'm a winner.
Shit.
And
what alley was that? That shit looked lit. That was downtown?
No. That was Boulderland. They on some new shit up there. They blacklighted it out. They got some little fucking Game of Thrones fire lamp shit's going on.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck with the ambiance.
That's what's up.
Whoever want that bowling smoke, holla at me, you heard?
All right, lit. So what we getting into this week?
We get into this motherfucking intro.
Facts. Let's get it. Damn, niggas is talking about.
Yeah, man. I already know this. Your boy Av came with that motherfucking nigga, the bar guy, 8 guy, young Apostado.
Yo, it's your boy Buck the Road, a.k.a. Toot. Live, the freaking naughty venture, the nasty one.
And in the back, we got the superstar of the group.
What else?
My man, 2 Guns Up.
What else?
The 2 Gun Sugar Dugger.
What else?
No Face, No Case.
What else?
The Young Wizard Kelly.
What else?
Lord of the Janky Wires.
What else?
Oh, Meezy.
Oh, what? Oh, Meezy. Chia. We out here.
Let's go. The one and only Venture Claim Podcast
with
the one and only Buck the World,
vibes.
aka Like I heard the ladies call him the nasty one.
You feel me?
And the one and only Av Campbell, the bar god.
What else?
AKA, you tell him the motherfucking, I don't know what you be saying.
He don't be listening.
It's only been like 100 weeks, right? Can't tell him the episode number. Only been like 100.
Anywho, episode 146. Let's motherfucking go.
Nigga right here.
Talking
about.
What we doing today?
Welcome to episode 146 of the Venture Clan podcast. You can make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Venture Clan. I live streaming every Sunday at 3:30-ish. You feel me? Make sure you subscribe for all of that. Follow the podcast IG at the VK Podcast. Follow us on all social platforms at Venture Clan. Stream the new album, It Takes a Village, out everywhere. Hit the website, ventureclan.com. Go get your merch. You feel me? New music coming soon. New videos coming soon. The VK Dojos is coming back soon. If you can't catch the live stream, the podcast is aired every Tuesday, 7 a.m. on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. You heard me?
And I saw you do a motherfucking intro.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's fucking go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Imagine you cook like a fire ass Thanksgiving dinner, right? Imagine you cook a fire ass Thanksgiving dinner. You put everything on the table, right?
Yeah.
And then the nigga just come out and just sprinkle parsley on everything. That's how I feel when he just did that. That's how I felt. Yo, nigga,
what
best, biggest movie budget Thanksgiving dinner ever, and then the nigga just come out and just sprinkle
I try to look out for
that's
this
a
nigga.
motherfucking dinner.
I try, but I try to look out for this nigga. Oh, he got the nerve to hit me with that.
I think this is a bad cool.
I'm trying to use the board more often. Thank you.
We got topics, we got discussions, we got notebooks and notes and shit. We got tons of shit. What are we getting into first? I feel like we should.
We start with catch.
Nah, we gonna start with the sad shit.
Yeah.
R.I.P. To the.
I think it was like 8.
Yeah, to the 8 people that died at Travis Scott's AstroWorld Festival.
Yes.
Boy.
Some crazy shit, y'all. Crazy shit,
insane. Did you guys see any of the videos that was online?
I seen the lady climbing up the speakers, the stage actually to speak to the cameraman.
Yeah.
And he was just he wasn't ignoring it, but he wasn't doing shit about it. He was just kind of telling them, look, move out the way.
Bro, it looked like some niggas knew what was going on. It looked like some niggas didn't know what was going on.
I seen a video angle, too, where Travis, I felt like he was close enough to see what was going on.
See, like, one nigga fainted, right?
Yeah. At the same time, I'm not sure.
I thought it was all going on in the back. But for everybody that don't know what's going on, I guess AstroWorld, Travis Scott does AstroWorld all the time. So his festival started, and this particular show, now, let's not act like his shows before haven't gotten like wild, but not like on this caliber right here.
Yeah, because niggas died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They announced 8 people dead, right?
8 people dead. Like,
hundreds injured.
There's testimonies from all kind of people, like the law enforcement side of things, the fan side of things, Jenner, like everybody that kind of like that was on the scene. Not everybody, but most people that was on the scene like came out and said some shit about it. I mean, it was this is what I want to know, like moving forward, because like Ariana Grande is this the same thing?
We gotta finish breaking down what happened first.
Ready to jump into it.
So there was So some reports say that like the whole day, people have been saying like the crowd was kind of rowdy. I guess when Travis finally took the stage, everybody was rushing to the front, and they said it was so packed that niggas couldn't even breathe, and that's what caused niggas to start fainting and shit. But in that, it's still people pushing to the front, people getting stomped and trampled, people passing out and shit. Yeah, everything's unsafe. So you got like the girl and the guy that climbed the shit trying to get to the cameraman.
Yeah.
And I seen people making an argument for the cameraman where it's like, oh, he got on this loud music playing, I got on fucking headphones, and I'm the cameraman. So it's like, I can't really stop and hear what the fuck you saying?
Because I gotta focus on what's going on.
What did they expect the cameraman to do?
Well, but at the same time, it's like, this is the only nigga I could get to.
Okay.
Like, in that instance, it's like, fuck you doing up here? It's like,
Yeah.
as the cameraman, nigga, even if you can't hear them, why you ain't call security? Because it's like, who the fuck
everybody has to
niggas?
have walkie-talkies. Like, what's the protocol on that?
No, they got walkie-talkies, but their walkie-talkies only connect to, like, the video station where they get in, like, shit from, like, the other engineers. But with that, it's like, yo, there's 2 people up here. Send somebody, something. Like,
can he? Because I couldn't make out what the video got, but based on his reaction, I feel like he was like not like trying to like he wasn't ignoring it, but he was dismissing it based on his hands movement and everything. But could he have possibly saying get security, get somebody else?
We don't know. We don't know what he was saying.
got on headphones and he's the cameraman.
Yeah.
So it's like people jump on stages all the time.
Mm-hmm.
My job is to record this. Oh yeah, nigga, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
like, I'm doing this.
Yeah,
that's why I said. Oh yeah, even if you not call security, yo, it's 2 people up here. Get these niggas off the stage. True. That'll brought somebody over there to be like, yo, this nigga's fainting. Even them, it's like, I'm not gonna say they could have did more, but it's like, yo, deck that nigga, do something. Oh yeah, nigga, listen to me. Like,
but in that same vein, I feel like there has to be some level of accountability on how fans behave at these festivals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. All that
I
raving.
saw one of the videos of like niggas pushing
bum rushing. You would have thought it was the Black Friday.
Bro, like that shit looks retarded. Mind you hear the screams. Like niggas is on the floor screaming, I'm getting trampled, I'm dying. You feel me? And niggas is just still running right over that. Like niggas will fall, get up, and keep running. Like the shit. I'm like, yo, this looks crazy. It looked like they collapsed part of the gate.
And it's so many people. Even if even if you're running and somebody falls in front of you and you try to stop,
it's over because
you're gonna get bum rushed too. So it's like
you have no choice. But I felt so bad for whoever fell first. Fall first. Like,
I just think they need.
The scene looked crazy.
I just think they need more barricades. They need more more security.
That's not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, because there's a certain element and aspect of a festival where you want it to be.
If you have a crowd of like
be lit.
10,000 people, would you have 10,000 security guards?
It's impossible.
It is impossible.
If I went on the stage, it's never going to be enough security guards, and the amount of security guards you would have to make it enough, that's going to ruin the whole experience because everybody's going to feel like they in a fucking prison camp.
Not only that, shit, nigga, there's a statement from the law enforcement officers that were there. They were saying one guy, he went to try to like detain somebody, so he's like trying to detain somebody. He goes and says that he feels a prick on his neck. Boom.
That was also a thing. They said there's other people. There was somebody running around injecting niggas with drugs.
Like, they had the Narcan this nigga revive him. So like, if you overdose from any type of opioid or some shit, you get this drug called Narcan. It's supposed to.
I hope it wasn't that motherfucker that was injecting he was injecting people with his semen. Can I hear about that crazy nigga?
We're trying to have a serious conversation. What the fuck is on this nigga biscuit? But we trying to have a serious
conversation. About that.
You know what I mean? It'll be like, I don't know. So even law enforcement officers were saying that they got injected. That particular officer said that when he got injected, he blacked out. He wakes up in the hospital, and niggas is narking him. So he was like, oh, people, the security guards and shit that did try to do something were getting either attacked or just was getting injected with unknown substances or was also subject to being trampled and shit. It's just like the whole experience as a whole looks crazy. Now, it's they gotta go whether it's die or the internet. So, were there any funny memes that you guys see that make you laugh?
No,
I didn't actually see any memes. I just see niggas talking about how, this was a sacrifice. This was a blood sacrifice.
Blood sacrifice?
Oh, yeah, I see that going around.
Because they talked about
let's get into that then.
Kylie Jenner she didn't get hurt. It was like, oh, this was a sacrifice. This was a mass sacrifice. Everything's not a conspiracy, y'all.
Mass sacrifice.
Everything's not a conspiracy. This is what you have to understand.
And they had signs that said like, see you on the other side.
People
throughout
been
the show. I mean, I can see why.
People been First off, Travis Scott has like a rager crowd.
Yeah.
So it's really some black goth rock star trap shit going on there. Oh yeah, niggas is gonna mosh, niggas is gonna race.
I know we spoke on based on what happened. Like, is there any type of solution that y'all could provide in terms of
Omar, I
to
know you
avoid this type
tired.
of thing?
Let me finish my fucking sentence, nigga. Fuck yo, what's good with this nigga?
I don't know, man. He came to five. He's like,
Uncle Butters.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So it's like some of this shit, not the deaths, but it's like, oh yeah, people in these crowded spaces, like that shit happens. Like fainting, people rushing the gate. This has been happening now, like rock shows for the longest. You feel me?
This was standard shit at Michael Jackson show. Nobody died.
People fainted.
Nah, because at Michael Jackson shows, it wasn't like a mass of niggas bumping it. Like you can't rush the stage to like human nature.
Like, nah. True,
but I feel like
the
I like
tone and the element of like, oh yeah, Michael Jackson.
But with that like
artist.
rager rock star shit, it's like, oh yeah, this is the kind of crowd.
That's the mosh pit crowd.
It's gonna be niggas on drugs.
Yeah, those are those.
It's gonna
niggas.
be hot. It's in fucking Texas. It's a crowd of people. People gonna faint. It's just like, it's really no way to prepare. It's just like, oh, I really wish this didn't happen.
Nah, OD.
The video that was going around with them running. What were they running to?
The stage. When he got on, they was running to the stage. So like, imagine you gotta go through 2 checkpoints to get to the stage.
Yeah.
But that first checkpoint with the gate, that collapsed completely. Boom. Oh, everybody's getting trampled. That shit looked wild. And it's only a certain part of the gate, a section of the gate that got collapsed. So it's like, there's a funnel up on the floor right there.
Yeah. The reason why I ask is because normally by the time the artists come out, before like majority of the crowd's already already like seated position.
Not nowadays, like, because the way you guys describe that
sounds
showing.
You been to Mid America? Like, what's the last festival you've been to?
Wow, back. I can't even recall.
Like at Mid America in 2017.
Yeah.
Fucking it's usually set up by like times, right? So it was like, all right, boom. Nigga, Jay-Z was the headliner. When he performed on the biggest stage. It's mad space, but it's like, it's a crowd of people there. But he's also not making that style of music where niggas is like jumping around and like hyping, screaming and shit. But he brought out Meek Mill, right? When his set ended, Meek left, and then out of nowhere, Jay-Z finished his set, and out of nowhere, like on the side somewhere, niggas heard music playing. This nigga Meek went to another festival stage, and he's now performing a whole set.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that was at the Jay-Z set is now running over to the Meek stage.
Gotcha. Okay. I see.
But it's also the type of music it is. You get what I'm saying? Like, because nobody's getting trampled to Erykah Badu because it's like, it's just shit sway. Like Travis Scott shit come on, niggas jumping around.
OD. It's Rowdy Rich was there, and there's other acts at AstroWorld.
Yeah,
so
I feel like these COVID with the move of people getting in, the process of people getting in is mad slow nowadays too.
People want to be outside. People want
to. Those people was in. It's just like, I'm trying to get. I want to be in the front. I want to be in the front of the stage when this nigga's jamming.
Rowdy Rich gave a statement. Rowdy Rich said that he would be looking to find a way to help with the funeral costs for the families of those who passed, which I thought was dope since like, the funds I made, whatever I made from the actual show.
Yeah, Travis said something similar.
Yeah, definitely. He addressed it. He looked in the video that he did a video on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, I'm sure, where he addressed the situation. He said that he couldn't tell. He didn't find out people were like dying until after his set was done.
He was in a moment.
Which is like, I could understand that because he got this. It's a giant, but I ain't gonna front. It was kind of like in the front though. Niggas was like fainting and doing a lot in the front. But it's like, I'm on stage, nigga. I'm doing this show.
If he used this motherfucker's game,
in the mosh pit,
or they fainted,
I think that's normal.
And they just walk them out. You think that's normal?
I'm always think that's normal. I'm Travis Scott. Like that's the rodeo.
And Lord knows what you on at that time. The way he was rubbing his head during that video.
See that's
Lord knows what
he looked distraught, right?
Like he was on.
Actually hurt. Yeah. He looked hurt about it, which he should be. I mean, he should. Everybody should be. My discussion points I wanted to is how does this impact his career? Do people not want to go to Travis Scott shows anymore because it's like, oh, he's the guy that's inciting riots and causing people to, like, 8 people died at this show. Like, I don't think that's going to be forgotten about, like, anytime soon.
Can I answer your question?
Yeah.
Niggas still want weed laced with fentanyl?
There's a large market of that.
And motherfuckers that want to rave, it's gonna make them even want to go harder.
See, now that's why I wanted to bring
That's
it up,
the
because
scary
I
part.
thought personally that this could go either way for his career, where it's like, oh, I feel like there's gonna be mad people out there that's like, nah, nigga, Travis Scott show be so lit. Right?
But see, the thing is like, oh, I didn't make people die.
Oh, as Travis Scott.
Yeah,
Travis
I
Scott,
didn't make people die.
I'm not blaming him.
People
I'm
died.
to blame too.
Oh yeah,
I'm not blaming him.
so I feel like this is not gonna do anything negative for his career.
It's
Like,
not. It's not.
Nah.
Even
he's gonna take a little break. He's probably gonna like need to talk to some people because it's like, oh, this is traumatic. But it's like the only difference would probably be at the next festival. They'll probably be like, oh yeah, well, there got to be some precautions in place.
Yeah.
Or it's not happening.
Yeah, because I mean, this is not the first concert or the first festival people that died from, but not saying that, you know, not to like minimize it to the opposite shit, but even A Boogie's show, he even made a song about it on his show. I think I forgot what happened. Somebody definitely died from it, and he was good after that. It didn't really affect the shows or anything after that.
There's been quite a few tragedies. Like, not too many years ago, it was like 2 or 3 years ago, I think, Ariana Grande had a show, and then there was a bombing after the show. Like,
yeah,
so it's just like, I feel like the overall is the same, but there's loss of life. But like, that was 2 different things. Where it's like, oh, the show itself, in Travis Scott's case, caused those deaths. Where it's like, oh, the people got killed because of that. I feel like the bombing was like, oh, somebody brought a bomb here and tried to make a statement or whatever. They try to go down in history doing some crazy wild shit. Yeah. Different. I don't know.
It's different. This ain't the only,
different, right?
he ain't the only artist with motherfuckers doing mosh pits and raving and shit.
And niggas love to do that shit,
niggas
though.
love to
Niggas
do
go
that
hard with that shit. Who's to blame? Who do we blame for that?
We don't blame nobody, man.
Nobody.
You just gotta take that loss, right? You just gotta do better next time.
Just be like, damn, man. Hopefully, the next time there's proper precautions in place, so shit like this don't happen. I hope it's just really not a nigga just running around ejecting niggas with drugs everywhere. That's the shit that got me
very, very scary.
Oh yeah, they need to catch that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
stains on the loose. You know, you catch that nigga. What the fuck's going on with that? So yeah, that was wild.
Let's move on before I make some insensitive joke about his situation.
Niggas are both
No,
terrible.
nah.
Fucking Will Smith and Jada Smith.
Let's get into that. Let's lighten the mood for it.
Because Will Smith actually got a lot of shit going on. Will Smith has that movie coming out, King Richard.
He wrote a
where
book
he's
that he putting out
just
too.
wrote a book,
Just wrote a
got the
book,
memoir
memoir.
coming out. Will, so he's doing like his promo tour, his promo run. He stopped by Oprah. They had a sit-down interview on her network. You know, she's still doing it. And they were talking about a lot of things, but the thing I paid attention to most was how when Oprah brought up, she first brings up their relationship by asking him about like the rumors and shit, like how people like don't really know if it's an open relationship or not or whatever. You know, Will Smith, he's always going to kind of like Will Smith that one off. But he did go and say like, oh, like when it comes to happiness, and he's brought this up before in other interviews and stuff, but he kind of like doubled down where he was like, oh, when it comes to happiness in his marriage, he's come to a point where he realized like, oh, he can't be responsible for Jada's happiness. But in the interview, he's like, oh, nah, like when it comes to that, like I'm gonna do me. I tell her like I'm just gonna do me, and she's gonna do her. Like, and I felt like that was him trying to address everybody out there. Like, stop making memes of me. Oh, we're not separating, but like, you know, I'm gonna do me. I'm doing me.
Yeah.
And to be happy, and she's gonna do whatever it takes for her to be happy in this marriage.
They've always finding a way to keep their name in the news.
I
It seems like every other week now.
mean, it's Will Smith. We're always gonna want to know.
Yeah, but it
Exactly.
don't be
That's-
Will trying to bring it. It's Jada.
That's the problem. That's what niggas fucked up.
Jail.
Niggas be so wrapped up in celebrities' lives and the mystery, and then it's like somebody finally took these niggas into pulling back the curtain, and they just won't shut the fuck up. It's like I don't need to know what's
going on behind that curtain.
Yeah, it's like, oh, man, like god damn, dog. Like this nigga Will said. Thinking it's, I don't know if this was this memoir, but this shit came out this past week where he was talking about he was filming a movie and he fell in love with the
yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
and that's what like
I feel like this is him
his
trying
first
to like
marriage. It's like, oh yeah, you know, like I was just longing for this person. I don't even know what movie he was talking about, but it's just like, nigga.
That was his first marriage, right?
Yeah.
I honestly think Will is tired of it, and he just.
I mean, your life is always gonna be, I guess.
Yeah, but like I'm not going around. I'm not the topic of the competition because I want to be the topic of the conversation.
I get
you
it.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nigga, but you a celebrity.
I understand that, but y'all bringing up shit that has nothing to do with like any of my books, my movies. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
But it's your wife. Your wife is like
you a celebrity. That's every celebrity on the planet.
And it's Will Smith. That's
part of the job.
It's like it's Will Smith. I feel like you know, like you said, you know, the perfect analogy. The curtain got pulled back. Everybody wanted to see when Will Smith got on Instagram and YouTube, nigga. That shit was like, oh, look at Will Smith doing all this crazy bullshit.
I'm just waiting for it to go back to a time where like people we just talk about the art that put out there.
Can we ever go back to a time like that?
I mean, there's a bunch of celebrities that he's not. There's a bunch of celebrities. You don't speak on based on their art they put out. I don't really talk about their relationship.
Yeah, but see, the thing with that is, I was thinking about this too with regular people as well. It's like we're in the content age, so everybody wants to do content. Everybody will say something to somebody, and it's like, yo, you should do a podcast. Yo, you should you should da. So now everybody wants to do content, and we need celebrities and regular niggas to know. No, y'all don't. Like, no, y'all don't. Like,
I
just
promise exposing yourself for.
Y'all don't. Like, everybody. If everybody's doing content, who's watching content?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Everybody's trying to be in the movie. Just watch the fucking movies, bro. Like, y'all already rich. Like, you don't gotta come out with a show and do the platform. Like, yo, like, just pitch the idea to somebody who's already doing this show and get your fucking credits on it. That's it. I don't want to hear shit else from this family but music. Like,
yeah. Lots and lots and lots of drama recently. Maybe it's because of the movie and it's a weird flex, but you know what I mean? I'm always going to send support to that family just because they're a black family. But they're a great family.
Yeah.
They got a lot of shit going on. I feel like Willow is like the most normal one. Or the kid that plays football that we don't ever hear about.
That's the Trey. Trey just
Trey the oldest, right?
He ain't trying to do nothing. See, that's how it is when you got a regular mom and your mom like, hey, now we going over there for Christmas. We ain't bringing back none of that weird drinking shit over here.
That's how you know they're crazy. They're crazy is from the Jada gene.
It's the Jada side, right?
The Scientology.
I'm definitely gonna go with y'all on that one. It's definitely Jada. Like I feel like it's Jada's side of the family that's bringing all the way
to the Scientology of hip hop. You must sign a lifelong contract as well. You feel me? Like niggas is not like
I know in Philly.
You feel me?
Like yo, man, what's going on? So,
man, you know these niggas. I think they wanted to get emancipated at 15.
It's a weird family, man. Weird family. It's gonna say some positive, funny shit though, which I got on the docket for that.
Positive and funny?
I don't know, something else. Something else.
You want to get into the yay shit?
I can tell you, I got cyberbullied this weekend. They attempted to cyberbully me.
What?
Yeah.
Boy, let's get into this.
So I watched the Kanye West Drink Champs interview,
and
I tweeted out that so yo, the grip that Kanye West and R. Kelly have on the black community is insane. Like, no matter what these two niggas do, you know, black people just refuse to not support them. And from there was hundreds upon hundreds of people who can't
fucking with your comment,
who can't read
your statement
or understand like context or whatever, was just like, you're comparing the greatest musician ever to a pedophile.
Here we go.
Mad question mark. Oh, you delete this. One nigga goes, this oh well, somebody end his life.
This didn't ratio well. What?
Damn, end his life. I was in the crib. Because I'm looking at their pages, it's just like, I don't got mad Twitter followers, but it's like, nigga, you got like 6 followers. Like,
that's how celebrities feel when
that nigga profile pic was a fucking paper bag with eye holes in it. It was just like, oh, this didn't hit the way you thought it would, huh?
That nigga.
Who are you?
And that was the funny shit because I was just like, yo, like, one, this is the internet. I don't care about none of y'all niggas.
Exactly.
It's just like, all y'all doing is proving my point. So it's just like, cool. But looking at that shit, I was just like, nah, this is hilarious. Like, is this what niggas complain about? And then it was like, so Friday, I had a studio session. So I wrote that shit Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
I see niggas going on. I put the phone down. I went and enjoyed my studio session. That was like 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I drove home. I took a nap, got up, did mad shit, went out, got up Saturday, still at it. I said, yo, that's crazy. I put my phone down and lived my whole fucking life. And y'all niggas still sitting right here. So I don't understand.
That's how that shit works.
That's what I don't understand y'all niggas when y'all be talking about y'all getting cyberbullied. And I was still tweeting, so it wasn't like they was blocking tweeting. Nah, you read the hate mail. It was just like, hey,
notification.
Hey, what you gonna
Get
do?
the other notification.
Like,
So
you know, hey y'all, get tougher skin. You know, get tougher skin, but also wear lotion. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
I'm be ashy.
Nah, that's wild.
Now, you say you only caught 20 minutes of the interview?
Yeah, the first.
I watched the whole shit.
But you thought,
I watched the whole shit.
You honestly don't need to watch it.
Nah, watch the whole shit. Yo.
I'm gonna go back
He
and
made some good
I
points.
support Noriega.
He made some good points that, you know, I mean, we all know, you know, how, and for us to thrive, we also got to come together and build that community. Homeschool is possible, you know, as much as possible, because you don't know what the fuck the public school is teaching them, blah, blah, blah. What we've been through is really kind of like speak on that.
Okay.
So he touched upon a little bit about building community like that, like the Jewish community, like how they have their own clinic and own hospitals and things like that. How we should do that, how we should focus more on like on land and things like that. But like every time he got like deep into this kind of thing, they let him run a little bit, but you know how they still gotta have their show, they still gotta have the standard question and things like that. So that's when he started drinking and he started going into all this
other shit.
Commenting on like, you know, they started comparing different artists and had him comment on it. That's when shit started going a little bit.
I'll tell you what really happened, right? All of that happened, but Omar gave the like clean overview of what happened.
You know,
Alright. He made some valid points.
Yeah.
The issue is this nigga, he has no accountability of himself and his actions and how they affect other people. So when he says shit like, we gotta build communities, we need to do X, Y, Z, and the third, cool. That makes sense. I agree with that stance, right? Okay, but then you're like, yo, we need to focus on owning land, getting stocks. Like, what do we own? Braids? Oh, we tell niggas, y'all can't get braids. We tell niggas, y'all can't say nigga. Why nobody getting stocks and land? Da da da.
Yeah, why do all you have?
Now your whole argument of all of this shit is that, oh, I'm the leader. I'm trying to get to Elon Musk level. I'm trying to help niggas get to Elon Musk level, Jeff Bezos level, da da da, and the third, right? All right, cool. Why can't you get to that level? Because fucking systemic racism exists. You know that. Because if you're arguing about you not being able to get to that level, that means you know that they're blocking you from getting to that level. So why do you think they're not blocking every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry from getting stocks and land, nigga? Like, you think everybody can just go get land? They're not making more land, nigga. Like, how does everybody go get land? If niggas is going around and you're talking about, oh, they're gonna kill me for this interview. Okay, so clearly you understand, or you have the belief that there's some powers that be trying to keep people like us oppressed in a box, right?
Now he touched upon that.
No, but let me finish. If you got the understanding of that, right? You can't say we need to go together, but then you clowning niggas talking about some, oh, why y'all don't got this? Why y'all telling niggas they can't get braids? nigga. Because for the most part, only thing most people get to hold on to is they fucking culture, nigga. You fucking African American from the United States, nigga. You know we got here and they took all communication, all connection to Africa. Fuck are you talking about, nigga? At the end of the day, that's what most people have. When people come from these other countries, that's the main shit they try to pump to their kids. Nah, you still gonna know the language and the customs because all we got is the fucking culture. You can't pump all of this, we get into the next level shit, and then clown niggas for not getting to the next level shit.
Or you're actively still trying to get to the next
right.
level.
It really, to me, it really like some shit you saying, it makes sense. But it's like, oh yeah, you don't understand the full grasp of the situation. Your stance on these things is always based on how it affects you. You want to get in these rooms, so now you want to pump to everybody else, but now you're the champion. Everything this nigga says, he was like, oh yeah, I told niggas, oh yeah, I'm the leader. And Lauryn Hill wrote me and was like, no, you're a leader. Oh yeah, why do you want to be the leader, nigga? Like, the movement is more important than the nigga,
right? Than anybody.
Yeah, I feel like he personally feels like he's a leader because he's been in these rooms that not many of his peers have been within that room.
No, why do you want to be the leader? But also, we had this conversation a few months ago. When he wanted to get his masters back, it was a whole campaign about, oh, this fucked up.
Yep.
I'm giving niggas back their masters. Y'all heard anybody get their masters back? Nope. Because this nigga did this interview and Big Sean still talk about in a deleted tweet, oh, this nigga, he owed me $6 million. Ooh. How? You went on a whole campaign talking about it's fucked up. I can't believe I did this to niggas. Okay, why you not vocal about how you rectified that? Where's the proof that shit is rectified?
See how he brought that up? Like, I don't know. This man, he just be all over with this shit. Like, he will say some shit like, I mean, people will bring that up, right? And will bring another topic up in regards to like, oh, the only shit that I like, that's black owned that I personally own is just the Yeezy brand. All these other shit with the music that's owned by the white man. So it's like I can only do so much with. You bring that up at the same time. So for a person to be saying that, and now you in the past you'd be saying, "Oh, I want to own my own shit.
Right.
I'm giving." It's kind of like contradicting a bit. It's kind of like,
and that's the issue because
he just be all over with this
everybody's actions is contradictory in something. It's a dichotomy. Everybody's made up of like opposing ideas.
Yeah.
But if this is shit you championing, you're opposing yourself in ways that make niggas not believe you. The only niggas that's gonna believe you is these fucking little hyper zealot niggas who just so in love with your fucking discography that they not comprehending the shit you saying. Some you have valid points, but then it's like the further you explain yourself, you always put your foot in your mouth, and it's like, as history shows, oh yeah, this shit is mad self-serving. Even still, he's pumping like, oh yeah, I still got my MAGA hat, like it's just not on. Like, don't think that's still my stance. Go into all of that shit about the artist, right? Throughout all of this shit, I feel like Big Sean has never said anything negative about Kanye West in his life, like publicly or that anybody could bring up. They asked this nigga during the little this or that game, yo, Pusha T or Big Sean. This nigga went and grabbed a fucking decorative Halloween tombstone and was like, oh, when I die, my tombstone's gonna say the worst thing I ever did was Sean. Wow. Why?
Wow.
Why? But you just finished pumping. And I'm not beefing with Drake. I love Drake. We're not supposed to be attacking each other. We black people. Yeah. It's the powers that be. Why would you say some shit like that? And then the logic is, when I wanted to run for president, him and John Legend was used by the Democrats to say like, oh, I shouldn't be, used against me. It's not always the fucking Democrats. Maybe they just think you shouldn't be president. And, you mad because I said my opinion? Because then he took
it against you.
Yeah.
Because he said, well, Pusha didn't vote for me, but he didn't go out there and say he wasn't voting for me.
Wow.
I could.
That says a lot about your character as a person.
I don't know. I feel him on that.
Nah.
You know what? I don't me personally.
I
feel like if you my mans, then I put you on and everything, blah blah blah. if I do some shit and you don't agree with it, I totally understand that. You go whatever champion, whatever team you for, but publicly don't.
Was wild and bugging out.
Now let's
that wasn't the case.
Because if you do that, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah,
Even though you
but I
just,
feel
no, that's
I'm gonna
fine.
feel some type of way.
But let's put it into the context
Mhm.
of the severity of the situation.
Mhm.
All right, cool. We just went through 4 years of Donald Trump and his blatant racism, right?
Mhm.
You went on TV with that nigga wearing a hat that said "Make America Great Again," which has been a symbol for all the little white nationalists and racist motherfuckers in the country, right? All right, boom. You went on TV with the same racist president nigga and talk about some, you're like my dad. Nigga, your dad's alive. What are you talking about? You're 40. What are you doing? Cool. You're constantly saying you suffer from mental illness. Cool. Get the help you need or whatever, right?
Your dad's alive.
You're running for president. You want to run for president of the United States of America. We just had a temperamental nigga who's not qualified for the job. You're not qualified to be president because you have no political experience. Niggas, every 4 years, they ask niggas, the last nigga qualified. The last nigga wasn't qualified either. So we just had somebody not qualified in the office wilding the fuck out every 2 weeks being a fucking national crisis. Do we want another nigga in there like that?
I understand that.
Take out the friendship part.
I understand your point.
Do you want another nigga in there like that? Because remember,
Not
this
really.
nigga's in there. Fuck these North Korean niggas. We got missiles too.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga. If we bomb each other, we both dead, dickhead. Like, why you trying to have a bomb fight? Cool. Every 4 years, when it's a presidential campaign, all they just ask niggas presidential fucking questions. Same way now, they doing this vaccine shit. All they ask every fucking celebrity and actor and famous nigga is they stance on getting vaccinated. So if you ask me, yo, you think Omar should represent America in the 400-meter relay at the Olympics? No. You're not the fastest nigga running that I know. I never seen you train for the Olympics. No. And then you get offended and be like, oh, that's fucked up. You're supposed to be my mans.
I can see where he's coming from.
Nah, if it's some regular shit like a job at KFC, cool. You're not about to run the free world, nigga, and y'all both know me personally. Y'all gonna pick me for a job where I gotta communicate with other people and not visibly or sarcastic with somebody? Boy,
I wouldn't put you in that position.
I don't know. I think I would have taken a stance of more like, oh yeah, he's running. He's running, but I think he should do more research.
All right,
such
cool.
and such.
Now the person he's going up
Felt like you
against,
could have brushed it off a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because now the way,
because I had the way if I answer probably like, oh no, I'm doing that. Now whatever comes after that, I gotta accept that because that's how he felt about how.
All right, Omar, you smart as hell. I get what you're saying, but I need you to understand the severity.
No, I understand it.
Right, but the response you're saying makes it seem like you don't understand it because if we just dealt with 4 years of this nigga, right? And it's like, okay, we know who's voting for this nigga. Majority of the white people are voting for this nigga. All the niggas that was running around putting their foot on niggas' necks and all of this shit going on. Cool. Everybody's goal was we got this nigga out of here. All right, we got this dickhead who got the best of getting him out of here. Here you come. Nah, give me some of those votes.
Yeah.
Now we telling a bunch of fucking 18-year-olds go vote for Kanye. Kanye don't win. This nigga don't win. We got 4 more years of this nigga. I don't want 4 more years of this nigga more than I want you to be president, nigga. It ain't about you, dickhead. Like,
Joe was
not you, dickhead. This nigga, dickhead. Where it's like,
either.
that's what I'm talking about. The accountability and self-awareness, nigga. It ain't always about you, nigga. Like, you think you got a ploy put in place to stop you. It's not no personal vendetta against you, nigga. We going through shit right now. You not the nigga to fix that. Like, you doing this right. Do this shit when The Rock is president and Owen Wilson's running against him. Oh yeah, Kanye, go ahead. We don't care who the fuck wins this, my nigga.
I definitely understand what you're saying. Kanye was not the person for office at all.
At that time,
I would have taken a Pusha stand. Me
I
personally,
didn't even know.
Nobody
Pusha-
asked, and this is the
Yeah,
crazy
that's
thing.
the thing.
Nobody asked Pusha T because remember at the same time, this is around when Pusha T got married and had a kid. He was in the house. Everybody, you got John Legend with a supermodel wife. These niggas on 30 fucking TV shows. You got Big Sean. He's doing features. He's outside with his celebrity girlfriend. Yo, quick question: who you voting for president? Oh, I guess I'm voting for Biden. Oh, you're not voting for Kanye? Nah, I'm not voting for Kanye. Why is that a personal attack? Because you mad, everybody mad at you for supporting this racist dickhead. Like,
Yeah.
make it make sense, my nigga.
And I guess that album was supposed to be his Because he had that song with Jay-Z with and they were supposed to be making up. I guess it was like, oh nah, I'm snapping back. I'm not off the mat. I'm off the MAGA hat. I'm off that dumb shit. I'm in the church. Is he even bringing up the church anymore? I feel like that's not a thing anymore.
He's
still in the church.
yeah.
He's still
Okay,
super
that's good.
Christian. He
That's
wears
good.
gloves now. He's apparently living out of book bags and shit.
Yeah.
Interesting guy, man.
He's enjoying
He's
the
an
fact
interesting
that
guy.
he doesn't have to pay for shit when he goes places.
And that's the shit. It's like, yo,
Motherfuckers giving place.
Okay. He's a polarizing guy. Kanye West is always going to be a polarizing figure.
listen, man, you're a genius at things. Cool. You're a musical
Why he had
genius.
him
You gotta. That's my issue. It's like it's always so.
Came out Talib.
You're a musical genius. You know, you got a fashion IQ. Shit that you're good at, you're really good at. That's dope. All right, yeah, but like when it comes to your character and you as a person, niggas gotta stop letting that other shit affect their thinking.
Quick question. I wasn't around when Blueprint came out. But when Blueprint came out, did anybody mention Kanye at the time?
Boy, nigga go. I just want y'all to know, I really don't care about this shit, and I'm only talking like this because I know niggas is stupid.
Hold on, Buck.
Niggas is stupid. Right? This
called
nigga, they asked the
Blaze.
nigga, that was in the quick time shit?
Yeah, that was a quick
They
time.
asked this nigga Just Blaze or somebody
It was
else.
a Swizz. I think it was Swizz Beats.
And nigga said, oh, I'm not picking Just Blaze because I did the first half of Blueprint, and this nigga Just Blaze copied my shit. That's why he's where he's at, and I'm where I'm at. How are you pumping black togetherness, and this is what you're doing? How?
But can I add on to that? I can see why he felt some type of way.
No.
Because I just asked y'all when Blueprint came out, was Kanye in the conversation at all?
No.
Nobody said no, but if I did half of the shit, you did the other half, and motherfuckers giving you all the prop, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Man, that ain't had nothing to do with that shit. I'm gonna go out and check
Now
that.
he said he did half of it.
Oh,
Definitely said he
I
did
don't
half
know.
of
He was
it.
producing during that time. He
He
wasn't
was.
super fucking famous.
Yeah, I know he was trying to
I would feel some type of
Jay-Z
way.
wasn't trying to hear him rap.
I'm talking like the production.
Oh yeah, but
That was his. That was
If
his.
I did half of the
I
shit,
guess. You're
That
right.
was-
You
You're
get what
right.
I'm
You're
saying?
right. That was
That
kind of
was his.
crazy.
Nah, that's not crazy because that's what.
But it's like that's how that works.
Just
Though.
Blaze was a
Yeah.
famous super
Just
producer.
Blaze?
That was Just Blaze, nigga.
but
At
now
the
that
time-
I'm famous, I could talk my shit now.
Nah, that's not the shit you talk because
it looks crazy.
why you ain't talk that shit then?
Now, we gotta move on. We gotta move on from Kanye. Yeah, he got too much time on my
You
time.
feel me? That's the shit. Like,
Things on my time.
talk that. If you felt like niggas copied you, why you ain't say that shit then?
Nah, facts. Nah, OD. Ye is different, bro. He's a polarizing figure. You feel me?
Yeah. Yo, y'all
That's the same
stop.
shit.
Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. This is the last joint.
Nah, go ahead.
Stop letting niggas say shit that's you're easily able to Google a common fact, and stop waiting for a famous person to say it to you, and y'all acting like this nigga just changed y'all lives. Like, cause this nigga went on a whole speech about, the 808s is a low frequency drum, that's why that music, da-da-da.
That 808 does
Every-
something different to your body.
Every nigga who does music, who makes beats and shit, they know the 808 is low frequency. The same way you downplaying the 808, like, nah, the African drums is high and the gospel shit is like higher levels and different frequencies and the third. Every nigga you said was your favorite rapper today uses 808s.
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking about? It's so low frequency, but you heard a Fabio freestyle and one of them on your album. Or you like low frequency shit. Oh, nah, the baby, a little baby. No, these two niggas. Oh, you like low frequency shit. Stop letting niggas tell y'all dumb shit and making it seem smart.
He likes the buzz or fad that someone creates. That's what he likes, not necessarily the people.
I got just to lighten shit up a little bit, because if you want a little we had a little moment with the Ye shit.
Ye is a polarizing guy.
Nah, cause niggas be on dumb shit, bro.
This girl posted, when you arrive to heaven and God gives you all your kids back, How many kids would y'all niggas have?
Boy.
How many kids would y'all niggas have?
You got an abortion before?
Nah,
I ain't getting no abortion.
I can only imagine niggas, all the children they don't know. I was supposed to be president, Dad. Dad. This is what you're saying, Dad.
Just then, picking shit out your brothers.
Dad.
Yeah, I think he told me. That nigga.
I always wanted my name to be Maurice. Dad. Extra breasts. Like he was running.
Oh,
You
man,
show up to-
my son is the black kid from Malcolm in the Middle.
Imagine how many daddies gonna be up there. Yeah. You thought it was dead beats on Earth? Imagine in heaven. You know that kid?
I feel like that's just a woman problem.
Huh?
That's just a woman problem.
I'm talking about you. Shorty done had mad abortion, but she's up to heaven, and all them kids, welcome her. Now she she see the niggas that created those kids, and now niggas.
Those is your kids. You got rid of your kids. I told you I was leaving. You aborted that baby. That's y'all gonna have to take that up. You killed your kid.
There's a Maury show in heaven right now. Shit moving.
Everybody omniscient, so everybody already know who the father is. Everybody up there like,
we hit just because. Just to let you feel bad. Nah, son. What do we think about Joe Budden? Joe Budden apparently came out as gay, right? Or
I don't know you niggas gonna be listening to the pod.
I felt like nobody listened to the context.
Shit blew.
I feel like nobody listened to the context of like what he was saying. Because even when he said that statement, like, "Oh, I'm bisexual," go spread the word. It was like, oh, that sounded like a nigga frustrated from what he was literally just saying like 3 minutes before that.
Yeah, that was a nigga like, alright. Clearly, there's an agenda here, and they taking over shit. Just let niggas know I'm bisexual.
So if I say some crazy shit, y'all could be on my side.
Or, I'm untouchable now.
Yeah,
like, I'm untouchable now. I'm part of that. I'm in that community now, and I get to dictate how shit runs and how shit love to go.
Did you hear this weekend's episode? He's like, yeah, man, niggas been hitting me up all week. So a few people hitting up was like, nah, we don't want you in the club. we don't want you in the group. And he was like, I'm here to tell you, y'all can't do that. That's fucked up. It's fucked up. You gotta let me in.
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you did nigga come out the closet and man gay people.
Go back in and line up. I shouldn't be laughing at this, but I saw it. I couldn't help but laugh.
I thought it was interesting.
There was a sex offender, participating in trick or treating, and whenever a kid showed up in his house, you open the door and back out.
What? Nah.
Unengaged.
What? I don't know how you segue that from Joe Budden.
There's some other shit.
Let me bring it back again.
They're gonna take us somewhere else.
I said I shouldn't be laughing.
What Halloween back out pause? Don't bring
engaging. I told you not to.
Get me out of here.
Alright, cool. This is a shit online. We dated for 5 years. No kids. He has no job. I have 2. I told him I wanted to get married or I'm leaving. He got on bended knee, held my hand and said, I need a more successful bitch by my side. Ooh. I'm not built for poverty.
Ooh.
I'm moving up.
That nigga made a vow. That nigga made a vow to the earth, God and you, that I will find a bitch more better.
Just because I don't work don't mean I'm broke.
Talk better. Eat better. So he dig better.
Talk better. She talk better. She talk better. She shook better.
Broke, fix it. No, she told better. She short better. Broke, fix it. Nah, what? Nah, that ass though.
Nah, these niggas. These niggas.
There's a lot of stolen kid relationship that's going on right now. These girls don't be knowing. Niggas just be in it just for the time.
5 years.
Once they hit their lick, they're out.
Listen, man, life is about the experience, man. Life is nothing but a series.
Just like niggas that be investing in girls' education and shit, and as soon as she gets her degree and get a job on her field, she be out and about and start hanging out with her classmate. That's on her.
Nah, that's.
You feel me?
I actually have a scenario for you guys. It's called Am I the Asshole, right?
Okay.
So in this scenario, I'm gonna read you guys what the topic is, and then like you guys let me know like who's the asshole in the situation. Right?
How many people are involved? 2?
It's 2 people.
Okay.
All right. It's a guy and his wife.
All right, cool.
It says, I, 28-year-old male, and his wife, 28-year-old female, have been married for 2 years. My wife is 4 months pregnant. My parents died in a car crash about a month ago, and my brother, 14, has nobody to turn to except me. We have no other living relatives. I decided to take in my brother until he's an adult, but my wife feels like it's not our responsibility to care for my brother since she's pregnant. She wants me to focus only on our child. I told her that my brother has nowhere else to go, and hence why he'll be staying with us until he's an adult. She's mad at me and is refusing to talk to me unless I put my brother up for adoption. Am I the asshole? But there's an edit, so I guess there was like after he posted this, he edited. Just thought I'd add this in since some people were making like a fuss. It won't be financially hard on them since they both got money left to them from their parents' inheritance. And the little brother has a college fund, and like he and his wife works, so it's not like an issue of space, financial stress, or anything like that. It's just like she don't want him there because she's pregnant. So who's the asshole?
She's the asshole. That's my fucking brother. What the fuck you mean?
Before the edit, nigga, it don't matter if we was all about to eat the same bowl of ramen. Where's he gonna go?
Where's he gonna go?
Fucking what? 14? You said, right? That's a child.
Now she's pregnant, so that's the whole. That's her thing. I guess that's how
she's still a child.
She's 14, bitch. He go be in his room. He don't give a fuck
and whether he got money with you when you kick him out, so he could waste all that money. No. Imagine
you're not even thinking,
not
bitch.
even.
Oh, you want to go out? Yo, we got somebody to babysit right here.
I was just about to say that you got somebody to babysit.
I'm not gonna front. He should leave his wife. Like he should get a divorce.
That was the time I was on.
He should leave his wife.
Here's my adverse to you guys. What if she's on some like family didn't mean that much to me where I grew up. Family didn't play that role. See how y'all like, oh, that's my brother. Automatically, there's no excuse because that's my brother.
He's more family to me than you.
Yeah, but she's telling you, oh, how I was raised, like, oh yeah, my family, we not like that. Like,
yeah, but you caring so much about the new kid that's coming in the world, right?
We're building a family.
How you feel about that kid?
Yeah. Cool. This is the issue when people be getting married. It's like, no.
I thought it was crazy.
Oh yeah, you should have known how I felt about my family. Not even my family. It's just basic common fucking sense and decency. It's like, yo, he has literally nobody.
No other living relatives.
You can watch any fucking movie ever and see all the ways this will turn out poorly.
But it'll be a deal breaker.
He could be a serial killer. This nigga's now getting abused or some shit. Nigga 14, bitch. He got money and a college fund. He really just need a couch for 4 years.
That's a fact.
For 4 years, the nigga about to be 18.
It ain't like he's 2.
It ain't like he's 2. He's 14. It was a month ago.
I guess
my parents also died, bitch. I'm also in pain and I'm hurt.
I guess you and the baby get out.
You feel me?
I guess
I'm about to start my family over. It's gonna be me and my brother. I'm about to go find a new bitch.
But I guess if I got money, if I got money and I'm able to accommodate a bit, I guess.
But money's not the issue.
If money's not the issue, that's what I'm saying. Money's not the issue. We could get a house. He get his whole side of the house. You get your whole side of the house. I'm talking about like a duplex. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? My brother, you go upstairs, we'll be down there.
The way that shit works, it don't even sound like the space.
Nah, but it's the focus. Oh, you're gonna be focused on your brother when I want you to be focused on me and
whether he 1,000 miles away, I'm still gonna be focused on that mother. That shit ain't gonna resolve your problem.
So I would have been like, yo, did you only want to have one kid? Because like, oh, you're focusing on the firstborn. What are you talking about? Like, yo, why should y'all be married, yo?
Focus. Like, bitch, you want to focus. Like, I just thought that was an incredibly insane scenario to have, and the fact that he has to question himself to think like, yo, am I bugging? Like, I'm bugging for this.
I told you, there's people out
That's
there
wild,
like
yo.
us where it's like, we already know we're not bugging. We just want proof that we're not bugging. So when we wild out on niggas,
You
niggas
know,
know. Like,
one other person to tell
Another,
me I'm not bugging.
Another thing that like women be wailing out about. Fuck, I just had this shit in my mind. Okay. Oh yeah, about how like the pay gap thing. I feel like some guy brought this up. He was saying that when women are complaining about the pay gap thing, it's usually like the 1% of like the motherfucker that gets like that's making 100,000, 200,000, whatever the amount is. That's what the focus be at. When they're talking about that 1% that makes that amount. Otherwise, the average Joe, the average jobs and things like that, they pretty much pay equally most of the time. Like the motherfuckers that's making $40,000, $50,000, we're making the same amount of money.
Honestly.
And the 1%, he was saying that they mostly aiming at the 1% of the male group that makes that much money. But at the same time, they don't really focus on the average job work. It's simply the average job that's out there. A lot of the time, it makes sense that the man is making more money than the woman. Let me give an example, like a bar back example. There's a lot of shit that bar backs have to do as far as like lifting heavy cups. Like my man was telling me that the other day. He was like, whenever he got a woman bar back, they always come to, yo, can you help me carry this, carry that? If I'm doing all that extra job, then
shouldn't I be compensated a little bit more for that?
You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I get that. That'd be the track.
Like if I got a male bar back and he's doing everything by himself, he's getting paid this much per hour. But when you come,
you get paid the same.
Yeah.
But I'm picking up the slack.
I'm not saying the rule should apply to every woman because
Right.
certain women will be able to do that by themselves. And he was also saying that there's more women in the world than guys.
Yeah.
And the suicide rate, there's more guys that commit suicide. So there's actually less of us.
I did not know that.
Yes.
That's scary.
So the little bit, apparently 84 men in a week take their own life. 75% of all suicides are males.
Yes.
And he brought up the fact that there's more males in the military. Most of them don't come back. There are more males in the military.
Come back all fucked up.
Exactly. There's more males in like construction jobs. Jobs that women don't even dare to look into. Majority, and that's all women. Majority don't even dare to look into. So they so focused on the 1% where the pay gap is that they don't even focus on the other stuff. They don't want to even bring it up because those jobs are fair paid and things like that.
Well, that's the shit with agendas. It's like same shit with the whole tax the rich campaign shit, right? So many people oppose that are not rich. Like the way they pump shit is like, oh, this could possibly apply to you one day
if you can magically make it here.
And that's how they get you to form a stance. Because like you're saying, it's like, all right, it's only certain positions where it's like niggas got to deal with that.
Yeah.
You work at McDonald's, both y'all niggas making 17.
Oh yeah, exactly.
In those positions, same shit with the tax the rich shit. It's like, yo, nah, y'all shouldn't do this because you possibly could be here one day. If your whole life went different, you could be here, and then this would affect you, and you don't want that to happen to you, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they be bringing up examples like, obviously in a construction site, there's always gonna be, not that's always gonna be, but
there's a higher chance.
There's a higher chance gonna be more males, and then more males gonna be getting paid more because they doing.
But there are like lower level jobs, like 5-figure salaries and shit, where there is a gap. So like there are instances of that, but it's like majority of that
percentage of that is very small.
But see, like I feel like it's worse in like lower level jobs because I feel like in lower level jobs the salary is low because it takes less specialized knowledge. So it's like, okay, if this is something we can all do outside of like physical shit.
Yeah.
Outside of physical shit, like where it's like, all right, take like this nigga's job, right?
Mhm.
Or like your job.
Mhm.
All right, cool. Any
Oh, yeah.
gender can like do
Any
those
gender can
jobs.
do that,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, if y'all was getting paid different and it wasn't based on tenure and shit like that, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, you can come in, I can teach you how to do this. Anybody can do this to the level that y'all doing y'all jobs with enough, like, if they care.
Yeah,
like,
facts, honestly.
so it's like, in those instances, that's when that shit is crazy. The
Yeah.
shit where it's like, oh, specialized knowledge comes into play, or actual, you got to be built a certain way where it's like, oh yeah, no, we requiring niggas, you got to be able to lift like 50 to 75 pounds all day. It's going to be like, oh yeah, well, you can't lift that, but we need niggas, so I can't pay you because I got to send somebody to go with you, or less work's going to get done.
Yeah. I feel like when people usually do bring up the wage gap and those gaps in general, it's mostly in the corporate sector. It's like,
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas is strictly talking about the corporate sector. Like,
yeah, but nobody's gonna
that's very interesting.
enact change with 3 people or stop change with 3 people. That's why we got to gas everybody else
So
coming
literally,
in. And that was 3,000 of us. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, well, we can't do it. 3,000 people spoke out, even though 3 niggas.
It's actually up there.
Yeah.
Yo, it's America, man.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Did you guys get a chance to watch the movie The Harder They Fall?
Not yet, but
That's a
I
pretty
definitely
good
plan on
movie.
doing it.
It's a pretty
Yeah.
good movie.
That's
I
some
definitely recommend
Historical, like,
I heard it actually
Mhm.
has a prequel. There was a movie that came out like 8 years ago, like
Oh, word?
shit with Erykah Badu. She's like the cowgirl.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. No, I look forward to that. Something to watch. What else? I can wrap it up with some COVID news. You know, I always got to keep you up to date on what's going on with COVID.
I got one. I got a quick question for y'all.
All right, cool.
It said a lot of companies. My fault.
That was good.
It says a lot of companies are no longer drug testing because they can't find enough workers. So I wanted to ask: is it safe to say that drugs won the war on drugs?
Facts.
Drugs are still
Weed,
here. Drugs is champions.
Facts.
Again.
Yeah.
Not facts. I guess it did, right? I mean,
I don't know. Look, I feel like the consumers of drugs have a bit of a problem with that, because as soon as the drug won the war on drugs, the shit just got weaker and weaker. There's a lot of trash in these streets these days.
That's true.
A lot of trash.
That's what they put fentanyl on and kill themselves.
A lot of fucking trash in these streets. Ever since they made everything legal, it's like if you ain't getting it from the dispensary, it's like whatever's on the street just being trash.
Yeah. You gotta be careful out there. Niggas is lacing shit. But in other news, the New York City COVID mandate has been put on hold. The Supreme Court or the Appeals Court, one of those, the Federal Appeals Court, has took the cases of about, I think, 5 or 13 Republican states who sued the Biden administration for the mandate. So everybody who had to be subjugated to the mandate feels stupid because they just put shit on pause from now on. So I guess everybody who stood on their shit and lost their jobs really did do something. Even though you still fired.
What day did this happen?
City workers.
This was, I think it was Thursday. I want to say Thursday. I didn't write it.
Cause I seen, New York, you got a new mayor, y'all.
Yeah. Mayor, like Adams. Adams.
Black dude. Apparently, he's really heavy and stop and frisk and all of that shit. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a cold winter, y'all.
Yeah.
Bundle up.
Shout out.
But he was like, they asked him, you getting rid of the mandate? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that mandate.
Oh, well, there you have it.
So
the federal ain't having it.
Yeah,
Federal still on their
that's because of
bullshit.
those Republican states. That's Texas and them down there.
Federal is on their bullshit.
that was when the cyberbully said they went on the whole thing and was like, oh, you're a slave to the Democratic Party. I was like, yeah, I don't even vote, man. Like, and then he was like, yeah, that's why. What the fuck this nigga told me? He was like, yeah, good luck with the forced jab. I was like, what? Like, you know, the vaccine. I was just like,
okay, yeah.
I'm like, bro, I don't even vote.
Yeah, why is there? I don't know. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers. I've been talking to people because people been asking me about like how I've been feeling about after taking that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I just been like sleeping. I haven't been feeling sick at all.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the people that's been getting sick got some other shit other than I got. So I'm kind of like
like a different.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
They African or like they African American?
Some are African American.
Yeah, you know we got a weaker immune
Yeah,
system.
some are African.
All of that white rape.
Yeah.
From the ancestors, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly.
Well, yeah.
And the food we eat, you know, they chicken spots and everything.
Yo, fun fact, I just found out. Not just found out, but I found out my paternal great grandfather is white, and like his mother was a like extreme racist woman, and all her kids married black people.
Wow.
So you know, shout out to Maddie Campbell. Hope you're having a rough time down there. We booming on your shit.
I mean, you put it, you know, you brought so much light to the culture. It's
Yeah,
like, I gotta see what's going on over there.
Oh man.
I know she going through
I
this.
wanted to bring this up too. The Meg and Tortellini shit. I guess it's coming toward an end now.
Oh, what the tribe?
Yeah, they say he has not reached a plea deal yet in his felony assault case, but he's now set to face live testimony next month, and he will be required to give at least 90 minutes of testimony. Somebody commented, "Oh, they're trying to get this nigga to perform his own album." I'm like, 90 minutes for what?
Tell us what happened.
It's on the next Chinks tape.
Yes.
90 minutes?
Now,
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you every fucking sign I saw. You gotta be so detailed, man. Cause 90 minutes though, like.
Yeah. I don't know if that includes questioning or what, but yeah. Hopefully they live stream it. I want to see what he said.
That's a fact. For 90 minutes, right? Oh, your boy Jay was on Instagram for like one day. Jay-Z.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he made an Instagram account for one day to promote that movie, The Harder They Fall.
Wow. Okay.
Literally for 24 hours, that motherfucker was gone.
Did you see the pictures they show of why he deleted his Instagram? And they show all the times when Beyonce was at a basketball game. He looked at his phone and you just see her like.
He only followed her too.
Oh yeah. Nah. Yeah, maintain peace in your house, King.
He probably got a lot. He probably got a bag for that. I know he was one of the producer on that movie too. So I guess
probably.
Yeah. We out here. But all right, little niggas. It's a wrap. You know.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
People to do. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 146 of the Bitch Clan podcast. Make sure y'all be liking the videos. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all subscribe. YouTube.com/Benji Clan. All right. If y'all missed the live stream, we live every Sunday at 3:30ish right here. Feel me? If y'all missing the live stream and y'all want to get through y'all weeks, every Tuesday 7 a.m. the episodes go live on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. All right. Follow the podcast IG at the BK Podcast. Follow us on all social platforms at Venture Clan. Hit the website, ventureclan.com. Get your merch. Cop the new album, It Takes a Village, out everywhere. You feel me? New VK Dojo season starting soon. Music videos dropping soon. All right, that song in the beginning of the episode, that was off the album. Go stream that. That's called Goddamn. It's out right now.
Type shit.
All right, we here. Feel me? Wrap it up.
We out of here.
Wrap it up.
It's a great way to get up out of here.